An open letter to university students. CFing. To students currently at university and those already graduated, greetings. Gentle scholars with noble sentiments, in the prime of youth, with bright prospects ahead. Bearing civilization, pioneering the future, entrusted with the hopes of the people, carrying them upon your shoulders. A brief self-introduction. Born into poverty, I have traveled far. I once founded a company and earned millions. I have a wife and a son. My wife is virtuous and wise, she follows me on this path. My son went to the United States. I am grateful to the greatest Creator for protection and blessings. Now I have created a new thought, Lifechanyuan. I wish to share openly what I have realized, to exchange with you, and to open a new journey together. The motive of this open letter. The vast heaven loves all people, yet since beings do not know, happiness cannot arrive. Christ and the Buddha taught much, respecter have been countless, yet true practitioners few. Laozi and Prophet Muhammad spoke with earnest words, listeners were many, but those who followed were scarce. This present generation of humanity, with 5,000 years of history, has endured deep suffering and grave crises. Trouble is imminent, time waits for none. We need the wise and noble to save humanity from calamity. Leaders Hu Jintao and Wen Jiabao embody the soul of China, compassion in their hearts, their influence reaching the people. Seizing this opportunity, we may turn the world around, swiftly change our concepts, and bring great blessing to humankind. The core content of this letter. A person of sound mind, able to benefit humanity, must possess three kinds of knowledge: knowledge of the greatest Creator, knowledge of how to be a human, and scientific, technical knowledge. What you study in university, even from primary school, middle school, up through university, is merely scientific, technical knowledge. You have not learned the knowledge of the greatest Creator or how to be a true human being. Even if you have touched a little of it, it has been unsystematic and incomplete. Therefore, I can say that the vast majority of university graduates are not yet sound in mind. A person of sound mind must pursue three great treasures throughout life: the wealth of the soul, the wealth of the spirit, and the wealth of material things. The wealth of the soul is the foremost treasure. Without it, a person is like a rootless tree, like water without a source, merely a wandering ghost, a walking corpse. Second is the wealth of the spirit. Without spiritual wealth, a lifetime will be lonely and desolate, accompanied by suffering, anxiety, fear, misfortune, hardship, disaster, and despair. Last comes the wealth of material things. Without it, one cannot live with dignity. Maslow proposed the hierarchy of needs, believing that people must first meet lower-level needs before they can satisfy higher ones. But I have found that people must first meet the highest need, because when the guiding thread is lifted, all else follows. When the foundation is set high, everything falls into place. Therefore, we must invert Maslow's hierarchy. What is knowledge of the greatest Creator? In brief, it is knowledge of how humanity may live in harmony with nature. What is knowledge of being human? Broadly, it is knowledge of how one may live in harmony with others and with society. What is scientific, technical knowledge? Precisely, it is the textbook knowledge you learned in school and the professional skills you practice after graduation. On the knowledge of the greatest Creator and of being human, Lifechanyuan has already written nearly 2,000 articles totaling around 4 million words for your reference. The core ideas are as follows. All things embrace yin and yang. Yin and yang are the guiding principles of all transformations. The world consists of the material world and the non-material world. The universe contains 20 collective worlds, 36 dimensions, and 36 arrays of 8 trigrams matrix. Time is the recorder of material movement. Time is not only vertical but also horizontal. Thought has 8 great levels: material thinking, image thinking, associative thinking, illusory thinking, visualized thinking, taiji thinking, formless thinking, and Handan thinking. The Tao is the consciousness of the greatest Creator. The universe is holographic. The universe is composed of three elements: consciousness, structure, and energy. Human beings are of five types: ignorant people, driven mainly by instinct; worldly people, driven mainly by desire; mortals, driven mainly by emotion; sages, driven mainly by reason; and celestials, driven mainly by spirituality. Consciousness creates reality. What kind of consciousness one has determines the form of life and the living environment. Life has 8 great mysteries. Life also has its own gravity. Human life on earth is but a short journey. Its purpose is to gain a life of joy, happiness, freedom, and contentment. Its ultimate goal is to reach the celestial island continent of the Elysium world. Under a collapsed nest, no egg can remain intact. Therefore, the sages within humanity must work for the blessing of all, and lead humankind into the Lifechanyuan era. The marks of the Lifechanyuan era are: not a single worthy one left neglected, the world is one family. No one picks up what is dropped, doors need not be locked at night. All beings live in harmony, the climate is favorable, peace and good fortune prevail, everyone is happy. Nations disappear, religions vanish, political parties fade away, families dissolve. All religions return to the one, and all teachings trace back to their source. The whole world is under one government. To achieve this goal, Lifechanyuan founded the second home, which has been in operation for a full year. Its purpose is to create a brand new model of life for humanity, a model that others may follow. The main points of this new model are: each contributes according to ability, and receives according to need. Families dissolve, with no more marital relationships. Food, clothing, housing, travel, birth, aging, illness, and death are all taken care of by the community. Elderly care and children's upbringing and education are arranged and provided by the community. Each person owns nothing, yet possesses everything. Each member works 6 hours a day. Laziness and selfishness are not tolerated. Love and sexuality are free. No one may occupy or strangle another in the name of love, thereby robbing others of freedom. An entertainment evening is held once a week. All forms of superstition and mysticism are abandoned. All members abide by the 800 values for the new era of humanity. 1 year of practice has shown this model to be very effective and very successful. We are now in contact with global utopian communities and communal-style communities, striving to bring the world into the Lifechanyuan era after 2012, and to establish 256 second homes worldwide where everyone may enjoy the new life, so that all may live joyfully, happily, freely, and blessedly. Hope. Life is like a dream, all 4 elements are void. Fully experience it, and be true to your existence. The winds and clouds are unpredictable. Fortune and disaster come in a moment. Adversity and poverty are always at work. I have mysteries that can preserve what is true. If you walk with me, your future will be bright. All is but a game, only life is real. If you wish your heart's desires fulfilled, then seek truth, kindness, beauty, love, and sincerity. Open the window and let in the sun and moon, gaze upon the green mountains afar. Through Lifechanyuan you will gain life, and your spirituality will transcend the ordinary. March 29, 2010.